Oh my god, Rabbit Man isn't dead? He still makes Yu-Gi-Oh videos?
Hell no!
What's up guys? Long time no see. I haven't posted in a little while, not because I hate you guys or anything, but because I've been playing what the Japanese would call a lot of Monster Hunter. Now, I've still been playing Duel Links obviously, because I quite enjoy Invoke Sky Strikers.
What the hell is even that?
But for my first video back in a while, let's talk about something simple and fun and inconsequential. Yes, let's talk about the overwhelming future of Duel Links. A little earlier this year, I personally felt like the game was hitting a bit of a stale patch. Now, this might be completely subjective, and because this is Duel Links, it's really hard for anyone to say how well this game is performing at any given time. As many other content creators have pointed out, like Loom, or Mechlord, or even the Team 6K guys, Duel Links being primarily a mobile game makes it very hard to track active player base.
Shit, I don't even know, I can't even tell you that,
The best you can kinda do as an average player is just feel how well the game is doing. Is the Duel Links Reddit more quiet than normal? Are less Duel Links videos being made and watched? Is your favorite Duel Links creator of all time playing mostly Monster Hunter? I'm just joking. Now, these things are pretty subjective, but I like to think there's some amount of truth to them. So if Konami thinks the game is in a rough patch, then what are they gonna do? For starters, I think they try to get interest back into the game. Things like back-to-back box releases with some major fan favorite archetypes was already a start.
Hamburger.
Card foil lottery chips was another one. Finally adding vector to the game. Now this isn't like a revolutionary take or anything. If players are getting bored, make them not bored. What a wild idea, right? But I feel like this brings up the age-old question of where Konami wants Duel Links to end up in the future. This has always been a question for as long as Duel Links has existed, and it's always been a question of, oh no, what are they gonna do when we finally catch up to Master Duel and TCG? And my tinfoil hat theory is that Konami is totally okay with that now. Duel Links being 3 to 5 years behind the TCG and Master Duel has always had its advantages, main ones being they know which archetypes will be problematic so they can restrict them with the yellow button, and make a whole different set of cards problematic. And they also know which archetypes are fan favorites and are gonna sell very well so they can sprinkle them across 50 million boxes and selection boxes. However, the downside of having Duel Links be 3 to 5 years behind in card pool is it creates a pretty large divide between the Master Duel / TCG and Duel Links communities. You could be talking with your other Yu-Gi-Oh friends and they'll say something like, "Damn, a Light Fiend," and look over to you like there's some inside joke you should get, but you can't because we're blessed in Duel Links and don't have Fiendsmith. Now before you say anything, Master Duel and Duel Links have always been and will always be completely different formats. Just the existence of skills, no main phase 2, 3 zones, and up until recently, the timer.
Time makes your appearance change.
Will always make Duel Links its own format even if it had the exact same cards as Master Duel, but I feel like being at 2 different eras of the game creates an additional rift in what would otherwise be a pretty large combined community. However, this rift is something that will get smaller and smaller as the card pools get closer and closer together, and once we get to the point where you can easily jump between the two, maybe something magical will happen.
Something amazing, I guess.
Me too, kid.
Now, I can't say for sure if this is what they're going for, and this could just be Konami trying to get a little more player interaction into the game before going back to how they were before. We'll only know after a few years of waiting whether they want to rush us to the point where we're at the same point as Master Duel, or if they want to slowly drip feed us our way there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think Konami wants to do with this game in the future. Do you think they have a long-term plan, or are they just kind of figuring out as they go? And if you've been enjoying the recent uptick in content they've been adding, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll probably make another video at some point. See ya.